I usually work from home at least one day a week. And so today, it's today. That's what I'm doing. No blazer, no heels. Not that I really wear that stuff anyway, but we're just doing the damn thing. We're gonna go get ready. I've got some things to do. It's Monday morning. I've got bare face right now. I think most of us would agree, like every day is different, and a lot of times we work on the weekends. So come Monday morning, if you don't have like a shit ton to do that's pressing and you feel like you need a reset day or a day to do laundry or run an errand, it's okay. Like we can do that. If I need to answer a call, like I'll still be working. We're never not on, which is just a part of this business, but that doesn't mean you have to be like go 24/7. But it's really good to just like go to a coffee shop by myself, maybe with my laptop, maybe not, and just have a conversation with a stranger. That is lead generation. Fam. My battery's gonna die. Hold on. Okay, we're back. I don't even know. Someone left a comment on my page. Katie, if you're watching, thank you so much. She asked me like what eats up my day? Like what's a day-to-day kind of thing? I wake up pretty early. I wake up 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I like to do my whole skincare routine, have my moment by myself before anyone else wakes up. To just be. I drink a shit ton of water when I wake up. I make my coffee. Sometimes I walk the dog, but usually Robbie does that when he wakes up. And then I get ready and I'm usually out the door by 8 a.m. to go to an appointment or to my office. And I've got a hair mask in, thank God, because that's just a whole nother deal. My hair is just like, try to do my best to show you guys exactly what I'm doing. This morning I did answer some emails. I'm getting some docs prepared for a closing that I have this week. Very exciting. I also got a text from a friend saying, hey, I have a friend moving from Idaho. He's gonna be in town this weekend. Do you have time to show him properties? Sure, absolutely. These are leads. I have an errand to run. I'm actually going to the Apple store because my Apple Watch hasn't worked in like 3 weeks and I haven't had time. Or made time. If you are just starting out in real estate and you're like, how do I fill my days? There's so much you can do. Listen to podcasts, read your contracts, study the shit out of your contracts, go to your office, ask your broker questions, ask the people that you admire questions. You know, if you're like lost in the sauce, you're not alone. Like that's everybody when they start. There's so much to fill your day with, and it might not be money making right away. That's the brutal truth of this. If you do this long enough and if you submerge yourself in this, you will make money, but there has to be aspects of it with your quality of life that you have to love to get you through the periods of time where you're not seeing a paycheck, you're not seeing a deal close. You could be the busiest agent in the world and then your deals fall apart for X, Y, and Z and you're back at square one. But you're not back at square one because you learned a lot along the way and you're continually educating yourself on the industry where you are, the market, your market, outside markets, what's going on with the government and how it affects real estate. What do people want? Who's a waste of time? Really understand to be able to explain it to someone else because this is your job. This is your job. Look good, feel good, have confidence with yourself so that you can go and execute anything. You can have a conversation with anyone because that is the key to sales of any kind. That's the key to entrepreneurship. I am really on one today. I'm just venting. I'm just talking about what eats up my time as a real estate agent. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you for being here. Welcome. I'm Natalie Perez-Benitoa. I'm a real estate agent in Southwest Florida and I'm with Compass. I love the brokerage so much. Figured I'd show you guys around a little bit. We just moved. We still have to hang a bunch of stuff on the walls and like get furniture and all of that fun stuff. We finally got our couch. Honey. Hi, puppies. We're testing out paint colors. We do not like the green or the blue, so please ignore. We hung a light fixture yesterday. We got a Dyson that I've got to set up and some smart bulbs. These things are supposed to be like the tits. I can't wait. We have a fish tank with no fish in it because RIP. Why don't I just take you in here? So I'm gonna go into my office / workout room. Look, my cat's on the treadmill. That's hilarious. We were utilizing stuff to hang things the other day. We just hung this pegboard and this bulletin board. This is my little workstation. I have been away from my phone now for about 20 minutes. Can you even see me? The lighting's not great in here. Ooh, it's bright in the back, sorry. Oh yeah. Hi Natalie, spoke with our attorney here. We could, in theory, close on Thursday. However, all dependent on the seller's side in regards to the dog bite lien on the property. Not a big deal on our end. However, please confirm that we are able to start having furniture delivered Friday if possible. Thanks. Cool. Dog bite lien? That's a first. Like, this is what I mean. You can't make this stuff up, you know? This is somebody I have under contract for a pretty big sale. I'm really excited. They've been really great. They have a quick close. They're trying to close even faster now. And they want furniture delivered before closing, which typically doesn't always work. But we're going to try our best. So we get demands all day from our clients, which is fine. We can take it. We can handle it. We are problem solvers. That is what we do. And I got the contact info from that lead I just said. And I think I'm going to attempt to record this because might as well. Oop. Okay, this is really unfortunate. It's like a weekly planner from Target, and I got it last year, and this is the last page. Notice that like I only have a few things on the to-do, and the things that are highlighted are appointments that I have to be at. Look at this. Look at how I used to overwhelm myself. Okay, this will work. So we're gonna use that, and we're gonna call this gentleman. Hey Preston, this is Natalie Perez with Compass in Naples, Florida. Keaton reached out to me letting me know that you're moving down here from Idaho. So give me a call whenever you get the chance, 239-5. I don't know why I'm like out of breath. Like I usually don't record myself calling people. Maybe that's why. So he didn't answer, but I'm gonna send him a text. Boom. Also, I'm gonna make sure I save his contact. Usually what I like to do is if somebody sends me a lead, whether it's another agent or a friend or whatever, I like to keep them in the loop just enough to say like, hey, I reached out. This is where we're at. Like, it's just a respectful thing to do. And I feel like it just builds that much more rapport with the person who's referring me. Now, I don't have his email address from that contact. I only have his phone number. So we will wait, and it's all good. So this is just like, this is how my day goes, right? It's like little things come up. I try to act on them immediately. I used to go through this thing where if someone threw a task on me, I was like, oh, I couldn't handle it, or I'd be drained, and I'd put it off because I had this anticipation that it was going to take so much time and I had to be so prepared. And what I've learned is just like when things come up, and I think this is through building confidence as you get going in this career, make the call. Make the text. Just do it, rinse and repeat. It's not as daunting as maybe you are anticipating it will be, and no challenge thrown your way is something too big to handle. If you don't know how to handle on your own, you reach out to people. You get help. This is why community is so, so important. I want to do a video one day of showing you guys the Compass platform because it is insane, all the things I can do. I haven't done much marketing for what I'm under contract with, but we're closing on Friday, so maybe I just wait and I market it once we close. Anyway, in Southwest Florida, we obviously get a lot of hurricanes, and we recently had a devastating one, Hurricane Ian. Something to educate yourself on is just different addendums that might take place that are going to change the aspect of your contract. So, for example, we have a whole Hurricane Ian disclosure for NABOR contracts. So I just received that executed copy. I'm going to upload that into my business tracker on Compass for compliance. This will hold all of my files associated with the contract. This is super important to have everything within your brokerage, within the closing agents, within the title company, the attorneys. Make sure they have everything, because the reality is if things get hairy, you want to protect yourself. Okay, so I got the seller's disclosure completely executed and initialed. There were a few changes on here, so we had to make sure we get initials on each portion by both the buyer and the seller. Oh, one more thing. I have this closing on Friday and it's moved very quickly, but there's certain things that you don't want to be embarrassed about once you get to closing and everything's like, oh, everything's done, everything's good, we're there. But I have no idea who's holding the keys, who landscapes the property. Are there any warranties that I can include for my buyer to feel really secure, especially when it's a resale property and maybe there were several owners in the past few years? Warranty documents may have been lost, but you want to at least have that information to say, hey, I know this appliance is about 3 years old. I don't have a warranty for you. The seller does not have one to provide, but I know they're made by Whirlpool. Here's the Whirlpool number. I can give you the VIN number and you can decide if you want to put that under warranty. It's just those extra steps. So I really need to get myself prepared of a list of questions that I need answered and information that I can provide to the buyer so that when they sign those documents, the funds are dispersed, I can hand them a packet, bullet points of like what's what. So when I go to a home inspection, usually the inspector's doing like a ton of things, but I always do like my own inspection. I always bring a measuring tape just in case someone says, hey, I need measurements. I measure every room if there's not a floor plan. Might as well. I have to sit there anyway. I might as well be useful. I do have to leave in about 20 minutes for this appointment. Okay. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot my Apple Watch. That would be important for an Apple Watch appointment. Remember how I said I had like a chill day? Well, ask and you shall receive. We got busy, fam. Nothing goes to plan. So, Come as you are. We're at Coconut Point, and one of my friends, mentors, and a go-to lender of mine, his offices are in this building, so I'm gonna go say hi and hopefully you can meet him.
What's up?
Hello!
Walks in with the movie camera.
We made it! Giovanni Batista, Jonathan Polk. Guys, we're here at this beautiful office. Got a little cafe, and Jonathan just started an inspection company. All the info's on a nail file. Genius, because have you seen these nails? Okay. So wait, tell us a little about your company.
So Natalie and Gio and I have been doing business for a long time together, and I saw an opportunity in the real estate market here in Naples and Estero and Bonita Springs for a faster, more reliable inspections company. So I'm the new kid on the block. I can turn around inspections, 4-point.
There it is. Bam. This is part of the video today.
This is where you're supposed to be. This is where you just come.
So
you come.
I've talked about Giovanni before, but if you want to give your little spiel, he's like my go-to lender.
Yeah.
And some of you watching probably have him as your lender.
Yeah.
So.
Good to see you guys, and it's always great to have visitors. And Natalie and Jonathan just randomly both stopped by today, and they both got their espressos and cookies, and you know, we get to hang out. So
I'm wired.
Yes. So it's always fun. Stop by the office anytime. There's always a good laugh.
And I gotta tell them how I met Jonathan really quick. I met Jonathan at an open house that I was hosting, and the reason I got the listing was because I was cold calling people, which I haven't done since. Then I met him there, met his awesome wife, and your awesome dogs.
And then you met him the next day here, right? Didn't you meet? Or we met him.
I came over to tell you about surveys, or
yeah.
And I was
then,
like,
you're like, come to my house. I want to see like what you think. And you were putting in a pool at the time.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta see it.
Yeah.
It's great.
And I saw you at some other event, maybe the Real Producers
That's
event
what it was.
or something.
Yep.
It's a small world. This quarter, I'm not putting money into like online lead gen, but I'm putting a budget together for like doing more. We talk about this. Doing more lunches, doing more coffees, doing more meeting a stranger at the Apple store.
It's better.
Yeah.
A better connection.
Absolutely.
You can throw your stuff out there all you want, but you know, I'm going to use you because I want to work with you, and I want to work with Gio and have a good team going. You know what I mean?
You never know. It's a theme.
You never know.
I can't forget Alex.
Alex.
Yay! You've seen her on Instagram, everybody.
Hi, Alex.
And okay, so what's the move with these cookies?
He's from Publix, 2 for $4. It's nothing. When you go on a flight, you bring them. So the first person you contact, you hand them the protein cookies and you say, I know you guys work extra hard. Here's a little something to eat. Boom. You have to know your seat number. And they're going to be like, what seat are you in? You're like 26C.
Boom.
Boom. Free drinks, free food, the whole works.
Yes.
It's a guarantee.
Okay. First of all, I'm not moving. I don't know why I have my seatbelt on. This is my bag. My favorite Christmas gift ever. Shout out to Rue. I'm sure you're not watching this, but it's a Secret Santa gift, and it was like, has not left my body since Christmas Day. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go home. I need to walk my dog and eat some lunch. I'm probably gonna work out, do a little Peloton action, maybe lift some weights, and then I'm gonna catch up on whatever happened with this dog bite lean. Weird thing is that Jonathan, the person that I showed in the video about the protein cookies, he does lean searches, and I told him about this dog bite. He's like, I've never heard of that. Hold on, let me reach out to my girl and see if she's ever heard of that. The girl that he works with. And sure enough, they get a call this morning about a lien from the attorney's office that I'm working with. It has to be this lien. I just wonder, like, dog bite lien, like, how much is that for? And whose dog was it? Doesn't matter. We got to close this deal. So I'm going to go work on that.
To admit, neither one of us have been to Naples before, so that's new to us, and we're looking forward to our visit. We'll be flying down on Wednesday.
Hey, I'm back home. Managed to get something on my shirt. Side note, you can see we have a lot to do in this house. I have a call at 4:30. I have a little bit of time to kill, but not quite enough time to get my workout in. I think I'm going to look through some of this footage and clip something together for this lovely video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna stretch, shower, make dinner. I'm logging off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.